gently say good evening, everyone. It is a delight to see everyone here this evening. I think in the answer to this, I can nevertheless ask, is there any role that's left with this time to raise your hand for? That's what I thought. In which case, what we'll do is gently put aside all the knowledge of legal and cabinet points and welcome our wonderful advocates, our together, in respect of the Buddha, by bowing 3 times. Bow. 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 And may we pay respect to our wonderful teaching monk who covered by bowing 3 times. Bow. Bow. Bow.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I hope you're doing okay. Okay. It's getting cold. Yeah, somebody got sick. My staff got sick, like 2 or 3 of them. So you yourself have to take care. Drink a lot of water, enough sleep, don't forget to meditate. So I just want to remind you the 4 tips of meditation regularly that we practice. Remember that relaxation, relax your physical body, relax your mind, and during the meditation practice you better have a mindfulness during the meditation practice, and then keep this consistency during the meditation, keep this relaxation, keep it mindfulness, and observation, mean whatever you happen in your mind, you just observe it, and don't expect that to have a good meditation. Sometimes it's really up and down, up and down. Sometimes if you expect too much, it's not, the result may be not that you expect, and then you will feel sad about it. No, not sad. You feel not successful, feel unsatisfied. Right? That's what happened. Most of the people, when they expect too much, when they fail, they feel unsatisfied. That's why you should not expect too much. You expect that you're going to have a good meditation, it's okay, but don't expect that, or have to attain a bright or sphere mind, or supreme super nature, something like that. Okay, just relax and let go. All right, we should start now because you are already student, good student, right? Good meditator. Okay, you should relax your physical body. You find yourself in your comfortable position, and you sit on the chair. You can sit back straight. Just make sure that you have an upright your back straight, and then softly and gently close your eyes. Just close your eyes the same way you go to sleep. Do not squeeze your eyes. And also relax your whole body. Relax every muscle in your body. Start from your forehead, relax. Relax your eyes bound, your eyelids. Relax your face. You may have a little bit smile on your face. It may help you to relax. And also relax your neck and both shoulders. Relax. Relax your both arms down to your fingers. Relax your chest, your back, your abdomen. Relax your both legs. Just relax your whole body. Just make sure that your whole body is relaxed, no tension. And you feel relaxed. You may take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Just a few times. Inhale, exhale. Your lungs and down to the center of the body. At the end of your breath, and slowly exhale. Once you are relaxed your whole body, then relax your mind. Release all your thoughts, your responsibility. Just let go. Just let go all your thoughts. Nothing to worry about is now. You can imagine that you are sitting alone in the open space with a fresh air surrounding you. And then bring your attention to the center of the body. Bring all your awareness to the center of the body, which is in the middle of your stomach. And you may visualize the bright object in order to focus your mind on. You can use the sunshine, a bright star, a full moon, or a crystal ball. You can use anyone that you feel comfortable with. Imagine that the bright object is folding in the middle of your stomach. Just use your feeling. Do not use your force or energy. Just feel that the object is folding bright, clear, and try to maintain your mind there. However, if you lose the concentration, just bring your mind back to the center and visualize the right object again. If you have a wandering mind, you may use the mantra, recite by yourself, Samma Alaham, Samma Alaham, Samma Alaham. Repeat over and over until your mind calm, peaceful. You will find the true happiness, the true inner peace come from your mind. And then you be still and relax and let go. If you have a thought arise in your mind, just let go. Do not follow your thought. Just bring your mind back to the center. And be still, relax. Just before we finish meditation tonight, I would like you to share loving kindness from your mind. Share loving kindness to yourself, your family, your friends, your co-worker, your neighbor. Just share loving kindness to the people in this country, to the people around the world, and all the living beings. As your mind stands still, and then spread loving kindness from your mind. May they be well. May they be happy. May they free from the suffering. May we have a world peace. May everybody have an inner peace. And may we live in peace. Sappha Putthanuභāvēna, Sappha Dhammānuභāvēna, Sappha Saṅghānuභāvēna, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now you may slowly open your eyes. So I hope you have a good meditation tonight. Let's have a break for 5 minutes.
Thank you, everyone. So if you would like to either speak to each other or get some refreshments or simply have a nice so if you could be back at 20, I'd be very happy. Thank you so much.
Should I continue? Okay, thank you. So today I would like to present about the Katina robe offering, which is the ceremony we will have here on Sunday, this Sunday coming. What is this Katina robe? The robe that I wear, and then what is the significance, okay, of the robe? Katina robe offering the Katina ceremony is one of the most important annual Buddhist tradition. After the end of the raining season, which is today. Today is the end of the raining season. The monk have to stay in the temple or one monastery the whole 3 months without go anywhere. But except we have invitation from the people or the other temple, but I can go there, but without not more than 7 days or 6 nights. I can leave this place for when we have a invitation or something happen, like the father, mother sick or relative sick, or the emergency. For example, like somebody need help. In the Buddha time, sometimes they have a place, maybe the temple have a storm, right? What happened, a fire in the temple, and then we have to rescue the other monk. we can leave the temple. We can leave to help them. Or sometimes the monks would like to, people would like to ordain as a novice or a monk. We have novice is like a boy to be not 20 years old yet, so they want to ordain. So we have to go there to ordain for them, and this is the exception. Okay, but you can go there, but not more than 7 days. That exception. So after monks stay in one place for home 3 months, and this is when the end of the rainy season we call Pansa, the end of the season. In the 3 months we call Vassa. This is the end of the Vassa period. Okay. After the retreat, sometimes we call a raining retreat, because in the Buddha, even in Thailand today, in the Southeast Asia today, when the monks stay in 3 months, what do they do in the temple? They study, and practice more meditation, and then they can learn from their teacher when they stay in the temple. Before I came here, I stay in the temple. When I stay in Thailand, I study Pali, for example, and study Buddha scripture, and have a more meditation period, like sometimes just eat and meditate. Sleep, eat, meditation, 3 things that you do without anything. So that happened in the raining season. Why is raining season? Because in the Buddha time, they don't have a street like this. They have a road like this. People travel by feet. They walk. They travel by feet, and also the monk travel by feet, or sometimes go. But the monk I never seen monk ride a horse. I don't know, man. Most of the time they walk. But when they walk, they travel by feet, and then sometimes they step on the people field or rice field or vegetable field, thing like this. So the people complain. why don't you just stop traveling? Raining season is this season of people grow plants, vegetable, rice, everything. So you better stay in the temple. They complain to the Buddha. The Buddha said, okay, this is a good idea to monk to stay. Everybody gather, okay, in the temple, and then you learn more about Buddha teaching and learn more about meditation, or practice more about meditation. It's a good time for what you retaining, something like this. Okay, so that happened in the Buddha time, and then they still continue to this day. Okay, especially in the Southeast Asia, like Thailand, Burma, Laos, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, they still have this tradition. And also, at the beginning of the story of the Kathina robe offering, in the Buddha time, okay, over 2,500 years ago, have a group of monks, about 30 monks, who like to travel to see the Buddha. Okay, just before the raining season, they want to go to see the Buddha just before the raining season. But unfortunately, they cannot reach to the Buddha place. The Buddha stay in Jetavan temple, which is in Savatthi, and then they stay in another city. Okay, they stay in the Pattaya, which is far away from the Jetavan temple. And once the group of 30 monks travel, 6 years is about 60, about 90 kilometers. 90 kilometers to reach the Buddha place. Unfortunately, it's just raining season. There was a period at that time. You know what I mean? Like, they want to see the Buddha with only 90 kilometers. But that day they reached that city, what you call at the Saket city, is already in the raining season period. So the monk have to stay in one place as a rule, right? So they could not see the Buddha. So they have to wait for another 3 months to see the Buddha. They have to stay in that temple for 3 months. Okay. And then after they finish the raining season, so when you finish the raining season, what you do? You have to have a ritual to monk to confess. You know, like you have a Christian, you have a confession, right? It's something like that. Have to confession that sometimes we make mistake, sometimes we do something wrong, so we have to confess. But not like the big deal, kill people or steal something. It's like something maybe mistake during the raining season. So the monks have to confess to each other. And then after they finish that, then they rush to see the Buddha. Once they rush to see the Buddha, the raining season is not completely finished yet. They still have rain. They still have mud on the road. So the monk travel with the dirty clothes, dirty robe, and they rush to see the Buddha. And the Buddha asks them, how are you? You okay? And you have a bindabat, called bindabat. It's like the monk go arm around. You bindabat okay? But sometimes the monk don't cook, right? And then normally they go arm around to get the food from the other people's house. So sometimes if you say in the city that people don't have much money or not have food enough to share, maybe you cannot get enough food to eat, something like this. The Buddha asks them, are you okay with the food? Are you survive? How is your feeling? Everything. And they said, it's okay, everything is fine, I can have enough food, everything. But the Buddha looked at the robe, it's very dirty. And then the Buddha realized that we should have a rule to allow the monk to change the robe every year. So he laid out the rule as, okay, since this time, after the raining season, the monk should have opportunity to get a new robe by people offering. So that comes from the Katina robe. Katina is mean the in the Pali, okay, they mean frame or wood of frame. You see that, something like this. When you sew the rope, you need to have a frame, to sewing, okay. But in the time, they don't have a manufacturing like this. So the monk have to collect a rope or clothes from the trash, maybe people throw it, because you remember, you have to think about it, at that time is no factory, and it's very, the clothes is very like a value because it's not that easy to get one. Yeah. That's why nobody don't want to throw it away except they don't use it, okay, or except they use for the dead, to cover the dead people, the dead body. Dead body, corpse to the corpse, right? And then the monk have to collect them, and then they wash it, and then they sew it together. That's why they have to have a flame of wood to connect or sewing the rope together. The rope is not one piece, right? They have like 7 or 6 feet. They sew it together because this is from the small piece of clothes, and then they're sewing together. Sometimes it's a picture monk have to sewing at that time, and then they have a devotee who was the doctor of the Buddha. He said, he told the Buddha that you should allow people to offer robe, to offer clothes to the monk. The Buddha realized that maybe a good idea that people can make a merit by offering the clothes to the monk. Once the people offer clothes to the monk, and then the monk have to dye, sewing together and dye. They can use the material like a bark tree, a fruit, a root of trees. They have, and sometimes they use a bark tree, a root of tree, and fruit. Yeah, and the color that might be different. See, you can see even today the color might be different because it's from the originally Buddha time. The color can be a brown, a dark brown, or this orange, but not black one, not allowed. Pink one, not allowed. The pink, a yellow like the bright yellow, and a blue one. They're not allowed to have it. But you can see sometimes monks wear dark robe, dark brown. Yeah, dark brown. Most of the monks who live in the forest, they use a dark brown color that the Buddha allowed to have it. And today still have some temple. They still use this old tradition to sew it together. When people offer the white clothes, okay, the monk have to dye it and then sew it, and then they have to make it one day, have to finish in one day. So like everybody have to come together. Okay. But here, so you can see the people offer
here we get it from Thailand. You cannot buy it in eBay. I think they have in eBay, right? I think they have, but they don't have in Amazon. Yeah, I think that some Edward. Yeah, Edward offered me one. I asked him why you get a robe. He said he ordered from eBay. You can get from eBay today. But this is from Thailand. The people brought it from Thailand. Okay, we have it here. So Katina is only once a year. After the raining season, they have a period. Is only once only to offer. So they happen once a year and then only 1 month. If they offer after the end of the year, how they count it? They count by the full moon. Today is a full moon, right? Today is full moon day. So the next full moon is finished. You cannot offer the Katina robe. Only 1 month and once a year, and then only 1 month period. So from tomorrow to the, actually you offer today, from today to the next lunar calendar is next full moon day, only 1 month. So that's why we will have the Katina ceremony here on Sunday, and the next Sunday, only for week, right? For 5 weeks. This year maybe have 5 weeks. Sometime 1 month they have 5 weeks. Yeah, it is five weeks. Yeah. So next week, this weekend will be the Dhammakaya temple in London. Next week is going to be in Scotland and Newcastle, and the weeks after we will have Manchester and Jethawan, Bangladesh temple. Yeah, that we have to attend. Okay, because it's very short period of time. That's why they have to be a rush one. But actually, you can offer every day during the 1 month. But people always busy working. That's why we have to set up Sunday, because people have a day off. Okay, and the people can allow to offer Katina robe. So Katina robe offering is collect as a merit, big merit, because it's once a year and it is quite difficult to find a temple. Actually, the temple should have at least 5 months to stay. You can offer. Sometimes one temple have 1 month, but the day that you're offering the Katina robe, the monk should have at least 5. And then you know what I mean? Like one monk can stay one month in the temple, but when you have a ceremony, the monk should invite other monks to join the ceremony in order to receive the robe. That the monk should have 5 months in the one temple, and this is a powerful act of the generosity or dana. It is only once a year. It is supported by monastic community as the whole, and a rise of from gratitude and unity. Normally in Thailand, people offer a robe and also offer the substance. Sometimes they offer the money, because the monks, they don't earn by living, by working, so they depend on the people. Because when people offer the money will spend to electric. In Thailand, in here as well, electric here is more than Thailand. You have to pay for gas. We don't have to pay for gas in Thailand because it's really hot in Thailand. You have to pay for gas, you have to pay for electric, and you have to pay a lot of things, right? Life have cost not not simple. Okay, especially today you have to pay. We're lucky we don't have to pay tax. And then, but we have to pay VAT 20%. Definitely, yeah. That's why if you buy stuff, you have to pay tax. That's why sometimes they say you don't need the money. Yeah, of course, but how can we survive? Sometimes we have to spend. Right? Traveling, sometimes like today we don't have people come to offer food to the temple, so we have to buy some stuff to cook. The temple staff will cook. So things going on. Right? Life is not that simple anymore. Like 2,500 years ago, maybe easier. But yeah, anyway, so okay. Today Kathina celebration throughout the Theravada, most of the Buddhists. In Buddhism we have Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana. Theravada is from Thailand, Sri Lanka, Burma, Laos, Cambodia. Most of the Theravada, and Mahayana in China, Taiwan, I think Japan as well. Korean, Japan have a Mahayana, and Vajrayana, which is a Tibetan. A Tibetan actually similar to the Mahayana, but they just separate a little bit different. That's why they call three tradition in Buddhism. But the same Buddha. But it's not like you have Christian, you have Protestant, you have Orthodox, something like that. When the Buddha passed away, the people have more ideas. But the main is still remain the same, right? Like we have 227, and Mahayana have more. Mahayana have like 300 something, 311 precept. They add more in the precept. Because before the Buddha passed away, the Buddha told the monk that something a precept that you might be change, adapt to the situation in the future. That's why some people, some tradition they change a little bit, but the main one is still remain. But in Theravada they don't change it; they just remain everything the same. Theravada is mean the senior. Theravada is mean the senior monk who gather after the Buddha passed away, who gather about 500. They gather and then they review the rule. Because in the Buddha time they don't have a writing in the paper like this, so they have to memorize everything in the brain, in the mind, and then after the Buddha passed away, they have to review everything. Okay, one group remember the discipline or Vinaya. One group remember the Buddha teaching, we call sutra, and another group remember all the Abhidhamma, which is about the mind. This is very complicated. I study Abhidhamma as well, but it's like a lot of you know that your mind, or not only one, they have in the mind they have different. Sometimes you have a good mind. Like you have a dark side and the bright side, same as your mind. You don't have, you have only one mind, right? But in the mind they have divided into the different like sub-mind, let's say the subconscious, like something like that. They have different. It depends on your receive the information. If you receive a lot of bad information, your mind will change If you, for example, if you receive all the bad news every day, you watch BBC every day. I mean, you receive everybody kill, steal, and then your mind will change. You will change. And if you receive the good news every day, okay, this one is do. You admire people, you encourage people, and you see the people do something good, and then you cheerful or support the people, and then you feel brighter, something like this. So the mind is not that easy to understand. So this Abhidhamma, the study about this mind, is quite difficult to understand the mind. Okay, but so that's why they have a 3 group we call Tripitaka, with 3 group. And then the Theravada remain everything as the Buddha teaching. Even today, we don't have a female monk in Theravada. We don't have it because they disappear. I don't know why. They disappear because if you want to ordain as a female monk in Theravada, in Buddhism, you should have both preceptor, both sides. Right, and ordain, I'm a man, and ordain only one side with a man. If you are a woman, you have to ordain with a man and a woman. You have to have a preceptor, a man preceptor and a woman preceptor. But today we don't have a woman preceptor anymore. But in Mahayana, they still have remain a female preceptor or woman preceptor. It's quite complicated. Maybe you don't sleep well tonight if you talk too much. You think, oh, okay. That's why, and also the ceremony includes a position of the offering robe. And the chanting of the Dhamma and meditation. And lay people will come offering the robe and the donation to the monk. And also the people will come to offer the food, as usually we have a Thai festival, food. So conclusion, Kathina robe offering the remain as of the virtue of generosity, which is the dana in Pali, and the importance of the gratitude toward the Sangha, and the value of unity of substanding the Buddhist community. So I would like to invite everyone to join us as the Kathina ceremony on Sunday, if you like to join. So we will start on about 8:30 or 9 to practice meditation. After that, we have alms offering. We invite about 20 monks from another temple, and we also have a Sri Lanka monk and the Long Pi Mahipan from the Jetawan temple in London. Okay. And if you come here, you don't have a car park, the temple anymore, because we will use the place for the booth of the food. We will have to have a Thai food festival as well. But you can park there at they call the Alexandra car park near the you call Wayne, right? Why, yeah. The why, right? The why, I'm sorry, not Wayne. The why, yeah, the why. You can go there, park next to the football field, right? Yeah. They call Broadway Street, yeah, Broadway Street. You can walk from there to here, 6 minutes. They can park 24 hours a day, you know that? You don't have to pay. Very lucky, unbelievable, you don't have to pay for car park in UK. And another one is a Nep Hill Football Club. You can park there free as well. You can walk from there to here. So That's it for today. And then, so if you like to meditate by your own, you can download the My Gym's application. And also the significant, again, the ordination program next year. If you like to join for the program man only, right? I'm sorry, man only. You can join the program next year in Belgium from 14 July. You can join, you can apply for 2 weeks program or 3 weeks program. July 14 July to 14 June to 5th July next year. Next year in Belgium. If you like to join, you can go to monglife.org. You can apply there. Now this year we accept from 16 years old. 16 years old. So because we have people from Belgium, from Netherlands, about two boys from Netherlands, they would like to, but they will become a novice. They don't have, they cannot become a monk because a novice, the monk should be 20 years old, from 20 years old to become a monk. Okay? Thank you for your listen to me.
Thank you so much. And maybe, as always, the respect for our wonderful abbot will be run off by bowing 3 times. Bow. Bow. Bow.
อภิวาทนาสีลิสนิจังวุธาปจายโนจาตารโอธรรมาวาทานติอายุวันโนสุขังพลัง May you have a long life, good complexion, healthy, happiness and wisdom, and may you attain the inner peace and the wisdom. Have a good night.